Hello friends, we are going to cover two topics in this podcast. First one is why it is important to learn English accent, and then the second topic that we will be covering is who should try to acquire English accent. So first point, why it is important to learn English accent or acquire English accent. See, I am going to tell you the differences between Hindi and English sounds. So what you see on the thumbnail or the picture that is being displayed on the screen is the sounds of Hindi language. See, in Hindi language sounds are same as the letters. Like ka is always pronounced as ka. Ta is always pronounced as ta. But in English it is not the case. The letter C can be pronounced as ka, cha or sa. Okay. So when we learn English, writing English, and then we start speaking as well. So what happens is that the experience that we have of Hindi, we use that experience in speaking English as well. So what happens is that we start pronouncing the words, English words, the way it is written. That is the first mistake. So there are many sounds of Hindi language that is not in English, and there are many sounds of English language that is not in Hindi. So in Hindi there are around 11 swar sounds, that is vowel sounds, and 34 consonant sounds or vyanjan sounds. To speak Hindi language, these sounds are used. On similar lines, to speak English you need 46 sounds. There are 20 vowel sounds and 24 or 26 consonant sounds. Out of these 46 sounds, many sounds are not there in Hindi language. So if a Hindi speaker, a Hindi native speaker, whose native language is Hindi, who wants to learn English and speak English, then he must learn these new sounds, which is not available in Hindi language. See, you must have seen movies in which the British people are shown to speak like "तुम कहाँ जाता है?" "तुम कहाँ जाता है?" So instead of saying "तुम कहाँ जाता है," they speak "तुम कहाँ जाता है." Why does it happen? Because there is no "ta" sound in English language. So if a British person wants to speak Hindi, he must acquire saying the "ta" sound. But that doesn't happen. So instead of saying the "ta" sound, they start saying "ta" sound, because "ta" is the close sound in English language. "Ta" is the most close to "ta" of Hindi language. That's why they say "tum kahan jata hai." Same thing happens with Indians as well. There are many sounds in English language that is not in Hindi. So what happens is that when we start speaking English, we start saying Hindi language, Hindi sounds to speak English words and English sentences. That is when we call, the Britishers say that people have the accent. Having the accent means you are speaking a bit different from the way it is spoken by the native speakers. So I will give you some example. I gave you the example of the Hindi sound which is not there in English, like the sound, dha sound, like dhona. There is no dha sound in English language. There is no gha sound in English language. Okay. See, the pronunciation of the ghost is ghost, not ghost. Okay. So there is no gha sound in English language. Similarly, there is no jha sound in English language. Like we say jhanda. There is no jha sound. Or jhanda. Or jhakas. So if a British person or American person wants to speak Hindi, he will need to acquire these sounds. On similar lines, if you want to speak English, the Indian speakers want to speak English, he will need to acquire the sounds which is not there in Hindi. For example, ta sound. Ta sound is different in Hindi than the English ta sound. So to speak English, we need to speak the ta sound of English language. There are many other sounds. For example, r, r sound, fa sound, fa sound. See, like many Indians speak the word as fear. It's not fear, it's fear. Fa, fa. The fa sound of Hindi is bilabial sound. That means the two lips, bottom and upper lips, touches each other when we say fa sound in Hindi. Like, but like farna, okay, pha. But in English language, there is no pha sound. It's pha, like as in fashion, fear. I am fearful, beautiful. It's not beautiful. So, and there are many other sounds that is not there in Hindi. So we need to learn those sounds. So there are two types of sounds. One sounds are not there in Hindi, and second category is of those sounds which are there in Hindi, but they are a bit different from the English sounds. So there, if you make those mistakes like mapping those English sounds to Hindi sounds, that may work. But if the sounds are completely different in Hindi and English, then you will need to learn the sound, English sound. See, for example, za sound. People say like is or always, was. It's not is, always, was. It's is, always, was. Or bha sound. Bhat is your name. Vegetable. It's not vegetable, it's vegetable. It's not vote, it's vote. What's? It's not bha sound, it's what's your name. It's not bhat, it's what's your name. So these are the mistakes that Indian speakers make. So that's the point why we need to learn English accent. So if you want to use English words, see, leave alone speaking. Even if you don't speak English, but if you use English words in Hindi, then you will need to learn English accent. Because otherwise what will happen is, like, instead of saying vegetable, you say vegetable. Okay. You will, like, instead of saying fashion, you will say fashion. Okay. So these are the points, these are the reasons why we should learn English accent. So that was the first point, that what is neutral accent, why it's necessary to learn accent. Now, second point, who should try to acquire neutral accent? See, the people, if I am a local person, I am not going to speak with people outside my region, then it's not necessary to learn English accent. But if someone is willing to speak with people who are outside their region, who are from the global audience, like outside India or even outside your region, like if you are from North, you want to speak with South people, then their accent is going to be different. So if you speak in North Indian accent, then South Indian people are not going to understand you properly. It is possible that they might be able to make sense of what you are saying, but then also it will be difficult for them to understand you. Okay. And if you are going to speak with a global client, like people from around the world, then certainly you will need an accent which is understood all over the world. So neutral accent, to summarize, neutral accent is the one that is understood all over the world without having any reference without having any influence from your native language. In our case, Hindi. If you don't have any influence of Hindi when you speak English, that would be called as neutral accent. Second point, who should learn neutral accent? Who should acquire neutral accent? People who are willing to speak with the people who are going to speak with the people outside of their region, whether outside in the same country or from other country, they should acquire neutral accent.